Hello, welcome back. On this video, we are going to be doing negative fractional powers. This is pretty much going to combine all of the latest videos we've done into one go, and they're the trickiest indice questions that can come about just on a 1 mark questions, something like that in the GCSE, okay? So we're going to combine everything together. Now, hopefully you recognize a negative means I'm going to use the reciprocal, and I've got a fraction. So this tells me a root and a power if it's needed. Now, the numerator on this one is 1, so I don't need to worry about that. So I've got 2 things to do here. Okay, I am going to, first of all, root this. So this is going to become 5, and then I've got the reciprocal still to do, and just that power of 1. And so this becomes 1/5. Now, you don't have to do this bit of working out. I like to do it to show you what I've done with inside my head, and also it just lays it out a bit clearer in explaining. But if you can do this in one jump, that's absolutely fantastic. Okay? Next one, let's keep the base number the same, but change it to 3 over 2, or negative 3 over 2. So now I'm just going to go through the same process. All right, so here I'm on 25. I've got to root it, so it becomes 5 again. But this time, instead of a -1, I've got -3 left. Now, negative, I know that's going to be using the reciprocal, but then I have a power of 3, that is cubing. So I've got 5 cubed is 125, and then a 1 on the top there. Next one, I'm going to do 64 to the power of negative, let's go with, what did I write down earlier? 2/3. Okay, let's see what this does. So this is cube root 64. So what times by itself? 3 times makes 64. That is going to be 4. Then I've got a -2 acting on that. So I am squaring the 4, but then using the reciprocal of 4, which is, of course, 1/16. Okay. Final, well, no, 2 more. 2 more I've got to show you is 1/5 to the power of -2/5. So a similar one to the one we just done. So this one here, I am going to cube root 125 to get 5. I've got a -2 acting on this. So that is squaring the 5, but then using the reciprocal to get 1/25. Now, the last one I'm going to do is tying all of this together into one go. So now, these are your, what we call basic ones, and then your advanced one is one looking at something like this. So we're going to change the base number to be a fraction. So we have 9/16. Those who watched an earlier video know I used this before, but it's a good one for you to practice with. And then we've got -3/2. So here we've got to do a root of both of these values. So I am going to square root 9 and square root 16. So I get 3/4. But the power that's left, I've not got rid of at all the negative or the 3. So now we've got to cube the numbers, but then do the reciprocal. So the denominator will go where the numerator is, and the numerator will go where the denominator is. What a tongue twister. Right, so 3 cubed is 27, but that is going to go on the denominator. And then 4 cubed is 64. And we're done. Okay, right. That is all of your negative and fractional powers. Please give that a go. And keep working on your indices. They come up every single year at GCSEs, and you've got to be confident with them. Okay, all the best now. Bye.